I'm a little bitter right now. I just watched an episode of Boy Meets World, and it made me cry, cause the whole Corey and Topanga in love. And honestly, it made me think about how much I still hate my life. I'm probably in a better place than I've ever been before, and yet I still hate it so much. And I just can't really find a reason to love it. Honestly, I'm in a job that, while it's definitely not the shittiest in the world, I do not want to do this for 10 more years, much less 30. I mean, hell, one more year might be too much for me, but at the same time, it is a decent paying job. I don't have to fight for hours just to be able to pay rent. I earn a great living. I've gotten pretty settled into everything, but honestly, other than the fact that if I want to, I can order pizza every single day of the week, and not really worry about running out of money anytime soon. And I've got an internet that works. Not always the best, but it works. And I've got video games and TV and a lot of stuff. I've got good things going for me, but this isn't the life I chose. This is the life that I ended up settling for because it was the best available to me. And it's hard to accept. And I don't want advice. I don't. Like, from any of you. Feel free to leave comments if you want to, but I don't want to hear any advice about, oh, it gets better, or have you tried this stuff, blah, blah, because that bullshit none of it's going to help. I'm still angry at my friend because, sure, she's my best friend, but she doesn't really necessarily understand me anywhere near as well as she thinks she does. It's the problem. She always wants to be right, and she's not always right. She's always happy to argue with anyone who would ever try to prove her wrong. She loves to argue. She really does. And I talked to her about the fact that something was bugging me, like the fact that I've been alone, and she starts telling me that it's all my fault, that I've never even tried because she's never seen me ask someone out. So obviously, I'm alone by my own choice because I don't try hard enough. And I'm still mad at her for it. This happened months ago, and I'm still mad at her for saying that because, bitch, you've known me half a year. You think you know more about my life than me, the person who's actually lived it for 26 fucking years? It's frustrating. Nothing is more frustrating than when someone tries to give you good advice when they don't even know or fully understand your situation. I was 11 the first time I asked a girl out. It was in fourth grade the first time I told a girl that I liked her. And I was 11 the first time I asked a girl on a date. And she said yes. And then she changed her mind and couldn't even bother to tell me. I heard it from someone else. And when I went to ask her about it, she literally ran away from me. And it's just been downhill ever since. I never got the answers. I still wonder why. If you really didn't want to go, why did you say yes in the first place? And if you did want to go, then why did you change your mind at the last second? And why couldn't you even tell me? It's just, it's been a long, hard road for me. It's not like I've never asked any girls out. I've asked out a lot of girls in my lifetime. They've all said no. And you know what she said? She's like, well, why would you want someone who doesn't want to be with you? That's not the fucking point. The point is that no one wants to be with me. Like, I don't decide who I fall for. I can't control whether or not they fall for me, though. That's the problem. That really doesn't help at all. It's like, I'm sorry you got shot, but why would you want to hang out with someone that just shot you? How the fuck does that make me get not shot? I've already been shot, so, that advice doesn't take the bullet out of my body. That metaphor makes no sense, but, you get the point I'm trying to make. Like, I fell for someone, and I wanted them to like me back, and they didn't, and that hurts. You know, telling me that, oh, you don't want to be with someone that doesn't want you, that's just, that bullshit doesn't fucking help anyone. That is honestly the worst thing you ever could say to anybody, especially when they're in a state like this. Because, because you want them to want you. You know, I need somebody to love me. I really do. And I just, uh, anyways, I could spend forever just talking about that stupid, shitty, useless piece of advice that she gave. Those words, they did nothing but hurt. And it just made me want to punch her in the face. I didn't because we were over the phone, but if we were in person, I would have thought about it long and hard, and probably not have done it, but still really wanted to. The temptation was there. Because that helps no one, really. Like, how does that help my life? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how do I, like, how does that actually help me at all? It doesn't. It doesn't do a goddamn fucking thing for me. It doesn't improve my life in any way. And like I said, like she's sitting there telling me I haven't tried enough. I've asked out a ton of girls before I ever even met you. Like, you don't know what I've been through in my life. You don't know about the years that I've spent on online dating, the thousands of girls that I've messaged with very little of them ever responding back. And I don't know what to do. There's no correct answer. There really isn't. I'm 26 years old and I've never been on a date. And it's not because I wasn't trying, okay? I did. I tried. Spent 15 years of my life trying. And 15 years of my life failing. And that's what sucks. Because, um, I don't know. I feel like I never had a chance. And I want a chance. I do. At least I did. I don't even know anymore. I don't think there's anything wrong with being alone. Like, a lot of people love it. They choose that for themselves, but I didn't get to choose it. I had to learn to be okay with it because it was the only option ever available to me. So I had to learn how to be happy alone. And honestly, at this point in time, I have no choice but to give up because I don't even know if I'm capable of loving someone else. Even now, when I think about it, there are times when I still feel lonely, and I'd love to have a relationship, but like, I want someone to love me. I don't know if I could ever actually love someone else. Like, I don't know if I could ever give somebody what I want from them. And I start to feel like it's too late for me. And even more than that, it makes me doubt everything about my life. Now, that one aspect of my life going wrong makes me think about all the other things that I've tried and failed out. I left my job and went 15 months without a paycheck, in order to pursue a dream. And I spent 2 years pursuing that dream, and I've got nothing to show for it. Nothing but more failures and a broken heart. Like, I don't know how my heart can keep breaking. It feels like it never really healed. Like, it just keeps breaking and breaking. It's just shattered into trillions of pieces. Very tiny, microscopic pieces. It's like it's broken up at a cellular level, honestly. God. Even if I didn't have clinical depression, like, I think it would be very understandable why I'm always so sad. Like, it's hard to be happy when there's nothing to really be happy about. Like, I've just had to learn to just accept everything, and it's bullshit. It's total fucking bullshit. My whole life I've just had to keep settling for the best that I could get. But you know what? The best that I can get is fucking crap. I just farted in case you're wondering. I don't know if you heard that. Fuck.